Hey everybody, Geekling Girl here, and welcome back to my channel. So, once again, it's been a few months, meaning it's time to make a YouTube video. As always, I apologize for it being so long in between videos, but, if you are new to the channel, or don't know yet, I do have a Twitch channel, which will be linked in the description, and I stream once a week over there, so if you're wanting some more frequent content from me, as well as being able to interact with me, then that would be a great place to do that, as I tend to be a little more active over there. So I do apologize for being inactive over here on YouTube, but I figure I'm not really going to post over here too often, just because it is a little bit draining to make YouTube videos sometimes, and especially because I'm preparing to work on a full-length webtoon, so that'll definitely be the priority, but I will definitely still make videos over here from time to time. I have a lot of animatics that I'd like to make, or animation memes. I think that would be really fun, as well as some other random videos in between, so yeah, so be on the lookout for those. But anyways, regarding today's video, I'm going to be making a Meet the Artist picture, and I figured what other way to get to know me better other than a Meet the Artist picture would also to do a Q&A. So I'm going to be answering questions that I've gotten from you guys, from my Discord server as well as my Instagram, so both of those will be linked in the description for anybody who would like to join or participate in videos like this in the future. Apologies, I actually couldn't get to all of the questions that were submitted. There was actually a surprising amount of questions, so I'm gonna do my best to answer as many as I can. But I do Q&As frequently over on my Instagram, so if you had a question that wasn't answered, then feel free to check that out, and yeah, so let's get right into it. So first we're going to be starting off strong with the first question, which is what is my favorite sandwich? This was the first question I received, and I'm going to answer it. And my favorite sandwich would be peanut butter and jelly, because there's a picky 5-year-old inside me who takes over. So that would have to be my favorite. Also, it's just easy to make, so yeah. Next question would be, what inspired you to start making webtoons / comics? So I've been reading webtoons for a few years now. I originally found webtoons from a comic dub channel. I can't remember which one it was now, but yeah, I found webtoon through that because they were making a series dubbing over a webtoon, and they didn't ever finish it, and I wanted to know if there was more to it because it was interesting to me, so that's how I found webtoon, and then I fell down the never-ending rabbit hole, and I am still a big webtoon fan today. So that's how that started, but as I read more webtoons like Unordinary and Siren's Lament and Castle Swimmer, just to name a few, I mean, there's so many good ones out there, I started to think that would be super fun, because I was just starting to get into digital art at that point, and I'd always wanted to tell stories. I had actually wanted to be an author around that point, but that just wasn't exactly working out for me. I was starting to lose the passion for it, but once I discovered webtoons, I was like, yes, this is definitely how I want to tell my stories, so here we are. And the next question will be, will you join the arson cult if I say pretty please? You can try, but I think it'll take a little more convincing than that. Next question. When did I start making art, and what caused me to start making art? Well, I've been making art, like, pretty much as long as I've been alive, but I did make art from around the ages of 5 to 10. But I don't necessarily count that time period as much, because it was just a hobby for me. I wasn't really very serious about it. And also because once I was about 10, I just completely stopped drawing because it was just frustrating to me, because I saw digital art and stuff like that, and it was frustrating to not be able to draw like that, because I didn't know that was on the computer. So I mostly just count when I started actually getting serious about art, which was about 3 years ago, which is when I discovered digital art. Digital art was definitely a big catalyst in terms of me getting more into doing art. But in terms of what made me really start drawing again, actually it was of the video game Xenoblade Chronicles 2. I had just gotten that game, and I was really into the art style of it. It was the first, like, anime-looking thing I'd ever seen, and I was really interested in it. So I was interested in trying to draw like that instead of trying to draw realism. And I haven't looked back. What career would you like to pursue? Definitely something art-related. Either being like a freelance artist would be super cool, or just making webtoons. That definitely would be that would be great for me. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't want to have a job that didn't involve art, just because that's definitely my passion in life. So then the next question would be, how are you doing? Don't overwork yourself, which is super sweet that you guys are all concerned about me. And I am trying to do my best to not do that every day. Definitely overworking myself is something that I need to get better about not doing. So, but I appreciate that, and I'm doing well lately, so thank you. Now we have the next question, which is favorite Genshin character besides the man himself. Yes, I do love Venti. I've definitely been very into Genshin Impact lately, and if you haven't checked it out, then you definitely should, because it's a super cool game and it's free, so I say you got nothing to lose. But Venti is definitely my favorite character, but other than that, I can't exactly pick an exact character, as I like a lot of the others equally. I really like Razor, and I like Child. Dainsliff is super cool. I like Diluc a lot. Yeah, just to name a few, but honestly, I love so many of the characters. Almost all of them are my favorites, so, you know. The next question is, what is your favorite sweet? I personally really like brownies a lot. I don't know, that's always been my favorite, especially when you got, like, ice cream and stuff like that. That's just really good, so yeah, that's gotta be my favorite. Are you a morning or a late person? I'm definitely more of a late person as I've gotten older. When I was little, I was very much a morning person. My family wasn't a fan of that, but yeah, as I've gotten older, especially after I hit my teens, I have definitely become a late person. The rest of my family have always been night people, so I just adjusted to their schedule. Are there any games you enjoy playing? So many games. I like the Legend of Zelda series. All of those games are super good, but my favorite is Twilight Princess. I really like playing Genshin Impact, obviously. I like playing the Xenoblade games, are really good. I enjoy playing Dragon Quest XI. That's also a really good game. I'm almost finished with that one. And I also play stuff like Stardew Valley and Minecraft a lot, so that's just to name a few of the games I like playing. But I also play a lot of just random games, stuff like Little Nightmares or Moonlighter, stuff like that. Those are all really good games too. Let's see, would you rather hang out with Chroma or Aura for a day, and you can't pick both? I would definitely... It's a really hard decision because I really love both of them, but I would like to hang out with Chroma for sure. Just because I put a lot of myself into him, and he's definitely probably my favorite OC I've ever created. Just because I have put a lot of my soul into him. You know, both Chroma and Aura feel like my kids, but I would have to go with Chroma. If you had one superpower, what would it be? Definitely teleportation, just because it would just be so handy just to be able to get to places quickly and not have to, you know, not have to go through the hassle of getting there, you know. A lot of time would be saved that way, I think. What are some of the biggest influences on your art style? I definitely have a lot of influences on my art style. At the start, when I was first doing digital art, in terms of like my coloring style, I was very inspired by the YouTuber Flying Pings, but my art has definitely changed a lot since then. So I wouldn't say it's very similar to hers anymore, but nowadays more of my inspirations come from like Voltron, Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Genshin Impact, some other various animes, and a few artists on Instagram as well, such as like Zanx and Christaki and Ulite. Those are all really awesome artists, as well as a few others. And we're on to our last question for this video, and that is, what are your favorite things to draw? My OCs always make me super happy to draw, especially Chroma. Chroma is absolutely my comfort character. Anytime I just want to draw something chill, I end up drawing Chroma. Because he's just super easy, and I can draw him from memory, so so that's pretty good. In terms of like just things that I like to draw, like which part of drawing is my favorite, I definitely like drawing hair the best. Hair and eyes are both my favorites in terms of that, so yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this has given you a little more insight into me, and I hope you enjoyed. Just some additional notes. Once again, I'd like to mention my Twitch channel. We have a lot of fun over there, and I also design a lot of characters over there, and people in the chat always are there to help me out, so that's super fun, as everybody is getting involved. And I also do talk a lot about future projects over there, so definitely go check that out if you are interested. But anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Bye!